happening, everyone? Today, Jake and Jason are back with us for another colorful episode. And we were just talking about our buddy Justin, who he was in the LA fires, and he was in the hotel that they were staying at, and there was a border patrol.
Do we have the picture?
There.
We need to insert picture here.
Yeah, we'll put the picture in a post, but it's the Republic of Slowjamistan. It was a border patrol vehicle for the Republic of Slowjamistan, which is apparently an unincorporated area or considered its own country by the UN. But it's in the Imperial Valley, and it's about 11 acres. Can you pull it up and see?
I'm right there.
Okay, yeah. So
Jamie, can you pull it up?
Yeah, I was ready for that. Yes. And Tourette's. I'm Jamie with Tourette's. Fuck. You're way past 7 seconds.
So
It will go away probably.
Anyway, the Slowjamistan guy, the it's just gonna be hard to edit for me.
I know.
It's like just pull it up.
I'm pulling it up. It's just one fuck. It's way past 7 seconds. You're still monetized. You're fine. Jesus.
So
Right? 7 seconds. That's a rule.
Yeah, 7 seconds.
That's way past 7. That was 7 minutes. You're in the clear.
So this guy is he's a radio DJ from San Diego, I guess. And he was famous for playing slow jams, and he's the Sultan of Slow Jams. So he apparently bought this area and converted it into his own country called Slowjamistan. And now it's the Republic of Slowjamistan. They have banned Crocs.
It's 11 acres in Imperial County. Is this the dude? Is this your, what do you call him?
Yeah, that's him right there. That's the guy.
Something?
This is Sultan, yeah. R-Dub.
This guy?
Yeah, that's him. Dude, see if you can pull up a picture of him in the full... It's probably down here if you scroll, but if you... he's got like the full costume on, like the full military costume, like almost like a Muammar Gaddafi kind of costume. You know? For those of you who know who that is.
Who the fuck doesn't know who that is? Have you been living under a fucking rock? I think Gaddafi.
Yeah. Dude, that's the costume.
I will not appear on this show again until you get me this costume, and then I will.
All right, you wear that? You wear that? What costume you want, Jake?
Well,
Putting on the spot.
who goes with Slowjamistan? Who does he roll with?
Yeah.
He does
Or
actually have
allegiance.
security. He has
Okay.
security. There's probably other pictures of the guy's security, but he has this one dude, and it's like this big dude with a beard, and he's got like the aviators on too, and I think he's got like a beret. It's that guy.
What the f?
Yeah,
Give me that costume.
yeah, yeah,
Are you fucking
yeah. Dude, isn't that wild? Like he's got
we
his own
get in the
security.
truck. We getting the ride over there.
Mm-hmm.
We drive up. This guy's standing there.
Yeah,
With the flamethrower.
yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, also I told you they banned Crocs, but I guess they're lifting the ban, and they're just they're presenting 2,000% tariffs on Crocs. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
To ban Crocs, you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm kind of liking the sound of this place.
Well, and also I talked to this guy. I've talked to the Sultan, and he'll be on the show one day. Not today, but one day.
By the way, it lacks any legal recognition.
For the U.S. But the UN has recognized it. He can stamp people's passports. Yeah, dude, you go there. You
What
can get
in the fuck? How did he convince them to do that?
That's what I'm saying.
He was a guest at the NATO summit
Yeah.
in Washington, D.C.
Yes.
This motherfucker.
That motherfucker right there.
Did he dress like that?
I fucking hope so. If you see if you can pull it up. See if you can pull it up. But this is legit. And the more you dig into it, the more you're like, well, how did he do that? Well, but it's not legal. But it is. Like, there's so much. He stamps people's passports. I don't know how more official you can get. Other than, of course, being recognized in the United States. You know?
It's a good starting point.
Oh, he doesn't do this. He doesn't do this.
What?
Look at his arm.
Well, look how it's turned.
That's
It's
going to
turned
get you
up.
demonetized, okay?
It's turned
Blur
up.
that
Got
out.
a 45-degree.
There's no way.
Demonetization.
There's no freaking way he does that.
I think that's probably AI.
Yeah, there's no. I don't see any.
many
So
fingers does he
Jamistan, UN here.
But there's see if they have like a national anthem.
Jesus.
Oh, I gotta hear that.
Yeah, see if you can pull that up. See if you can pull up their national anthem. But dude, I read that there was some father and son that were like
He's
vandalizing
standing
it.
next to a fucking sign. He just put a sign in the ground, and he said, "This is my 11 acres." But what I was curious, where did he buy this? He must have bought the land from
Probably-
somewhere.
It had to be at some kind of auction, right? Because it's in the middle of nowhere. There's not shit there.
Yeah, they just say it's in Imperial Valley, but how did? I mean, he must own it. I mean, this was not federal land.
Right.
So this is in the U.S.
Yeah. It's
It's
in
in
California.
SoCal.
It's SoCal.
This is in California.
Yeah, Imperial Valley.
It says it's a micronation because of self-independence with no legal anything. So it doesn't exist to the United States. But first of all, how did he get the land? He bought it, right?
Well, he must have
You
bought
assume.
it. I mean,
Or is-
it had to be like an auction kind of thing, right? Because he's in San Diego. He probably hears about this stuff come up for auction, this 11-acre plot of land. He's like, holy shit, do you know what would be cool? and he just it's like he puts down like maybe 80 grand. I don't know how valuable this land is. Maybe 80 grand, maybe 50 grand, maybe 10
It's
grand.
11 acres in the middle of buttfuck Egypt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Look
getting
at-
that dirt cheap.
Slowjamistan issues passports with quotations on them from hip-hop artists. You better have them do your passport.
Yeah. I don't have one yet.
Go get your passport.
What the hell, you
the
country
Sultan
bumpkin?
can stamp
Dude, I've been I went to Mexico.
Mine's expired.
Ever since, and it was Tijuana. You just need to go there once, and you don't really get that travel bug anymore. You know, like I'll go to Oregon, I'll go to Washington, I'll go to Nevada, I'll go to like, Michigan if I'm really feeling crazy. But I know the language here. I know the rules here. It took me a long time, to learn the rules here and to follow them. So
Well,
why set myself up for failure like that?
It's just starting back over.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's other countries.
I don't
go
want to annoy people because I don't speak the language,
I just
That's
would want
okay.
it now for the whatever quote he was going to give me.
Oh, I'm going there.
What
Well-
does he say? Like California love. Like, does he write that out on your passport?
I
You
don't
go to the
know.
airport and it's like, yeah.
Well, I think they-
like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
California knows how to party.
Yeah.
He may change
Can
the
you
stamp.
pick your rap quote?
I don't know. But he may change the stamp around, Still,
Does he drop release dates, like cop dates for the new stamps?
well, what I'm wondering is like, what if I go there and it's a brand new passport and it's like, that's the only stamp I have, right? And like trying to get into like, I don't know, the UK or France or wherever after that or Japan after that. It's like, what the hell is this stamp? Because obviously not
And what
everybody's
is
going to know.
California
Well,
love.
you just named a bunch of United Nations countries.
Yeah.
So they all recognize Slowjamistan. They're like, oh, hell yeah. That's
Oh,
our
that's
people.
that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah,
So I'm
I'm
kind of
still gonna get it regardless.
Yeah, you should.
Absolutely, you have to get it. I'm gonna have to go get this stamp as well.
I'm kind of striking out on what I actually wanted to show you was a CUCV. Fuck a goddamn international scout, dude. I mean, I don't know.
So we're my wife wants an international scout. I have to
What
explain
year?
this to the folks at home.
the
64, 60-ish
Scout 2 though.
international scout. Probably a scout too. Yeah. Well, what's really the difference? Because a
It's
scout,
much smaller.
a scout is like a K5, and a scout 2 is like a Bronco 2, right?
Yeah, somewhere around there, I would say.
Yeah. So my wife wants
You
one
like
of those.
that grill?
and
Look at that.
I don't care about that grill. I'll
Okay.
Like
I'll
a-
make my own if I need to.
It's like the inspiration for a Rolls Royce right there.
I mean, to me, this looks like if a Fiat fucked a
Ooh.
Ram.
I don't know about that one. Is that a
And-
Scout too?
Yeah, there's a truck version. Something just doesn't I don't know. Doesn't do it for me.
You don't like that one?
No. Not in the least bit. It's just not my. Compare that to what I had, which I wish I never sold, and it's in.
You mean your FJ?
Yeah, and it's in a
The old one?
burnt pile of metal in paradise. Probably still in the ground, actually.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you know my
Yeah, that
uncle's
one
house
hurt.
burned down up there.
Yeah.
My
I
uncle in
remember
Chico,
that.
remember? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my Land Cruiser's up there in the bottom of the dirt.
Maybe he picked it
But
out.
look, compared to that, what we just looked at, compare to that. I mean, come
Yeah, I'm not really sold on either one. It's not either one screams like badass to me.
on. Well, I guess it's whatever floats your boat.
But what about the
But
regular
this is what I
Scout?
was trying to say. Oh, you want to see a regular Scout?
Yeah, just the regular
But
one.
then I got to get to what I was going to show you.
Okay.
Is your screen recording thing on this?
Yeah.
Is it on? Mm-hmm. Oh, look at you.
Everybody is.
Scout 1.
Are these is Scout a the manufacturer, or is that just the model? Who's the manufacturer of these cars?
International is the manufacturer.
International?
Yeah, you don't really see them on the road
Yeah.
anymore other than like the big rigs.
Well, they went out of business.
Yeah. But you still see the big rigs on the road.
I think that's a different international. This was
Oh, really?
International AMC.
Oh, is International now like aren't they affiliated with like Saab or something?
Yeah, International just restarted this year, 2025, with I think it is Saab, some
Yeah.
other manufacturer.
Yeah, they call it
But
Saab
this was-
because that's the
this was-
sound you make when you buy the car and fucking takes a shit on you.
I know you just wanted to say Saab. I was like, this is set up. It could be Saab.
Yeah, I think it is though.
I think it is too, actually.
Saab makes fighter jets now, apparently.
They have forever,
Yeah,
for a long time.
very unremarkable ones comparatively.
Because you've flown them both.
Naturally. Yeah, well,
Yeah, of course.
I had to compare.
This is Scout 1. Looks the same, just uglier and bigger.
So that is less ugly. The slightly less ugly.
Yeah, I mean, the Scout 1's,
Yeah, I think she would
Less
want a Scout
ugly.
1.
but this is what I think you should get. They used to be dirt fucking cheap, and now they're not. A Blazer CUCV
That's diesel.
diesel. It's a non-turbocharged it's either 6.2 or 6.5 liter diesel. But you can throw a turbo on it. They used to be dirt cheap, dude. Like 10 years ago, I almost got one. But now that I think they're just hard to find. I mean,
Well, I mean, I probably wouldn't keep the diesel in there. I'd probably swap something else because I wouldn't trust whatever motor's in there, really.
why?
Because I don't know anything about it.
You've never seen it.
I'll swap something that I know about. You know what I mean?
It's easy. Dude, it's a diesel. There's no fucking spark plugs. You need fuel and compression and a turbo. That's it. They make a truck version that's sick too. So this is the one that I was actually going to get. Like, I think it's a 1028.
Well, the regular one, the top comes off, right? You could do
Yeah, the
like the
Blazer.
convertible truck thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what she wants to do.
So this is the CUCV 1028. And this is like a 2500, dude. These have Dana 60s. This has the diesel. It's got the 205 transfer case, manual transmission. This is a badass truck.
What year's that one? 78?
This is an 85. I think
85.
they made them through the 80s, maybe up to like 91.
When did they start making you smog diesels? 2001?
No, diesel smog, I think, is 94 and up right now.
Oh, really?
But that's all going to change, hopefully, next week. I was telling Josh there's a Senate bill next week. I can't remember the number of the bill, but supposedly bipartisan that's going to get rid of all the current smog thing from 74, and it's going to be 30-year rolling, which would mean 92 and older, you don't smog. However, you have to have collector car insurance. I thought that was an odd thing. And then I started thinking about, it was a pain in the ass to find collector car insurance
Yeah.
for the 4Runner. It took me like 2 months. My buddy Dan, you know Dan with his Jeep. They said it's got too many modifications. He can't get collector car insurance. So I'm kind of like, is this a good thing? I mean, I guess so because you don't have to smog it, but that, anytime you throw insurance in there, you're just waiting for.
Well, and that's the thing is I thought like, oh, because you said, oh, this bill's going to come up. They're going to let us, smog exempt 91 and down. But it's like, and I was like, oh, that's bullshit. They're never going to do that's never going to get passed because, environmental stuff. But then you said, oh, but they make you get collector car insurance. And so obviously somebody's greasing the pockets of the people that are voting for it. So obviously there's money behind it. Because there's money behind it, it'll happen. And that sucks.
So get collector car insurance now.
Well, does collector car insurance cover you like typical insurance? Because I mean,
Yeah.
you're not you could say you're collecting it, but
So like the
if you're gonna
first
drive it
requirement,
and something happens, are they going to be like, well, that's not what the policy's for?
It's,
So the
it's
first
high dollar stuff usually.
the first
Yeah.
requirement is 10,000 miles or less a year. That's like step one. And if you don't meet that, you don't qualify. And then they essentially appraise it, and it has to be stock. So they give you like an appraisal value, and they say, ultimate loss is this value, and then that's determines your premium, essentially, the rest of your policy. But if you have any modifications, for whatever reason, they can just say, no, you don't qualify. So it's kind of messed up because, like, the MR2, I actually have regular insurance on that right now because I couldn't get collector car insurance. The 4Runner has collector car insurance.
I have regular insurance on all of them.
That you won't have for very long. They'll make you get collector car insurance for that.
Well, they've come by, but it's just painted, because they
It's
saw
not
how
about
much I
that.
spent for it.
I just think whoever you have insurance through right now is going to be like, yep, it's too old. Especially if this bill goes through. You'll have to get it.
And then
I would get it.
And then
That's
one day they'll just say, "Hey, we're gonna pull out of California anyway,"
Yep.
and then you won't be able to do shit. But then,
Correct.
you can't get insurance, and it's not smoggable. So really,
much.
it's in their best interest to not pull out. But I don't know. I mean, what am I gonna do? Non-op it?
Good luck. That's a fucking pain in the ass. You have a 30-day window, and I missed it on the runner because I got taken apart.
Or you know what? Register it in, do the Montana thing, or register it somewhere else. Open up an LLC, register in that. You could.
Dude, you know how expensive that is? Have you actually researched opening up a Montana LLC and businesses and stuff?
Yeah,
It's like $1,600.
it's $1,000 for the license, and then
Yeah, I mean,
Bunch of filing.
I've heard you can get cheaper, like $1,000 total, but still $1,000. You can
Yeah,
you can get hot smog for a lot less than $1,000.
300. But
You might have to go
3 hot
strapped up.
smogs,
You might have to go strapped up for that hot
3
smog.
or 4 hot smogs, and the LLC pays for itself.
That's true. But there's fees too. There's a whole bunch of other fees.
I mean, this is all speculative right now, right? Like, we are worried about this because we're car guys. Jake doesn't give a fuck. Jake is like, what about the car that I drive around? What about my
How does this affect my points of 5?
yeah. But I mean, it sucks, and I mean, God, if there wasn't money behind it, I would have no faith in this. But because there's money behind it, it's probably going to pass.
All right, I got time to look at a couple more, and then I gotta run. But not run. Walk to my next destination.
Saunter.
I was trying to find a CUCV. So they call it, by the way, a CUCV 1009.
Is that part of the VIN number, or is that?
So the 1009 is this model. The 1028's that truck model. So they use like a 4-digit code.
Oh, so
Oh, it comes with a
1029.
gun rack. That's the best
1029
part.
is removable top then, right?
Dude. The 1009. So this is stock. The gun rack right behind the driver's seat.
No shit.
I swear to God, yeah. That's why I wanted one. Oh, there's 2 gun racks. There's one behind the driver and one behind the passenger.
Is this what they drove in Red Dawn?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, the factory gun racks are sick. I looked at one that had probably, let's see, it looked like this one. It had these clamps right here, and then on the other side it had this, so you could put your shotguns or whatever over there.
Damn, that's sick.
It was pretty sweet. Yeah, like this.
Let's go, America.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's bring that back.
That's what I'm saying. Don't get a Scout. Get one of these. You'll have to find it. I mean, you have to go, anytime you're looking for something like this now, dude.
It's far and wide.
Yeah, and
There's no barn finds.
And it's not going to be next week.
Yeah.
Probably won't be next month.
Right. It's
It took
taking
me
a trip.
3 years to find the runner. Took me about a year and a half to find the MR2. Mm-hmm. And I mean, yeah, you could pay $50,000 and get one tomorrow, but
Well, dude, it took me a year to find this, right? Because I was
dude,
ready to drop. I was ready to drop 4,500 on one of those Smokey and the Bandit Trans Ams
ooh, I like those
with the black with the gold bird.
the bird.
It was a 76, right? Not smog exempt, but they only look like that with 77 on, 76, 77 on. They look completely different when it's smog exempt. So I would have not had a smog exempt car, paid 4 or 5 times as much, and I mean, the story about buying from a tweaker, that's a good story.
All the good deals come from the tweakers. They're twacked the fuck out.
It's
They ain't
cash.
thinking.
Cash speaks.
Yeah, dude. I mean, hey,
Cash
bad
speaks to the
decisions
tweaks.
lead to their actions, and whatever. That's on them. But look at the factory bumper. Looks like you run people over with that fucking thing, and you chop them up.
Yeah, I bet a tweaker has one of these. I bet I can find one.
You should look. Yeah, I would just search this right here.
I'll ask the crime scene guys if they come across it.
There's a bunch at actually the depot. I mean, that's actually a crazy thought, but so my old work was at the depot. In fact, you know where the depot is? The Army Depot. You can Google it. You know what I mean. Anyways, It's right here. They have like 50 of these sitting there. Yeah, right now. Oh, you know what? They used to be auctioned. A government auction. I just all came back to me where I was looking at them. It was a federal government auction for CUCVs. Damn it, Josh. I need to walk home and eat dinner very soon.
Oh yeah, you got the hungry man in the microwave.
Yeah. Ooh, dude, I got
Kid cuisine?
I actually got short rib lasagna.
Oh hey,
It's pretty fucking dope, actually.
ballin'.
What was Gov Sources or maybe it was USA Gov? Oh yeah, it was some shitty ass, government website. Fleet sales. Yeah.
Is there any other kind?
No. Yeah, it's exactly like TMV. Yeah, it's a pile of shit. But here we go. Yeah, it's updated, but this is exactly what you would have to find it on. And they have the auction next to the depot in Sac. Is where the auction place is at.
Shit, I should have. I wouldn't have got a better deal, but I should have bought that truck from this. Remember that when I got that 2500 that I pulled the motor out of?
Oh yeah. Ooh, look, ambulances. You get one of those.
Ooh, ambulance.
Ambulance. Let's see how many
Ooh,
ambulances.
I'm trying to get myself an ambulance. Trying to come up in an ambulance.
You should be like, hey, lady, instead of that International Scout, what about a fucking ambulance?
What's up, girl?
Go pick a kids. Woo, woo. Oh, it's just me, actually.
What's up, girl? You want to take a journey on the gurney?
There you go.
That's what it is.
Yeah, this is like new shit. You need to find, there's some other site. I don't know. It's one of these GovPlanet. It's some .gov surplus army. Damn, this kind of gets me annoyed now because I'll find it.
Yeah, well, dude, that's actually not that bad of an idea.
No, but there's gonna be other people wanting it. I'll tell you that right
There's
now.
lots of avenues. There's the tweaker route, or there's this route. Cash speaks for the tweaks.
Well, it's in the government auction, so it's gonna be bid. Yeah, they'll just have it. Yeah, maybe that was a thing of the past.
Damn.
That sucks. Yeah, so
They
these
took
used to
that
go-
away with USAID.
Not that close to pass. But, yeah.
Crazy fraud going at these auctions.
It's anyways, you can search around. I don't know if they do it anymore. That would suck. But it was like an army surplus auctions. And it's actually a good place to find like army trailers and stuff too. Like old ass army trailers.
Like car trailer?
Yeah, so you have to get like a weird hitch. They're all like weird hitches. They're the hook and ring hitches.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I don't think they're DOT legal, but whatever.
Military supersedes.
Yeah. So it's hard to find those two.
That, Just leave the badging on. It came with it.
There are more ambulances. Yeah, you'd have to poke around in here, but I'm sure they're still here.
Well, let's check the Scout ones.
Oh,
do they have the Scout ones? Yeah,
this
those are
fucking
all
computer
still,
sucks. By the way.
Well, it was good for the price.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hey, you get it for $9.
Free.
Like
I'm gonna assume free. So, and I won't ask questions. What? These people are fucking high on crack. 15
racks?
grand. We should actually find you something that's not a Scout. What else? What other options are there?
Well, there's the K5s are going to be the only ones. K5s K5 would be the only like option, right? Or Jimmy. Those are cheaper.
You're she wasn't thinking Jimmy. She was Jimmy actually.
Yeah, it's a GMC. It's the full size.
Was it Jimmy the full size in the 80s? It was the. It was a Jimmy, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. No, it was Jimmy. Was a smaller one. It was the.
No, it wasn't Jimmy because Blazer was still the smaller one after that. Right?
I always thought it was the other way around.
Well, Jimmy is GMC, and Blazer is Chevy.
Oh, true.
So, and it's what I was saying is like, GMCs are usually more new because they're professional grade, and Chevys
like one of these
tend to hold their value throughout time, and so you can get a Blazer cheaper than or more expensive than you could get a Jimmy for. You can get a deal on a Jimmy. Same with like Pontiacs and Chevys. It's like you can buy a '67 Firebird for like probably $5 grand, but a '67 Camaro is going to be 20 grand. Same car, same exact car, except they just look different.
Dude, the prices on these have gone fucking insane. Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. That's the thing. It's like everything.
You're gonna have to find a diesel titled one. And dude, some people don't even know they have it.
Yeah.
Wow, I guess that was, again, years ago. But a lot of the ads I'd look at, I think it's the third digit in the VIN, if it's like a V or something. So there's a way, if you ask for the VIN, you can tell how it's titled. Because a lot of people don't even know they have it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess not a lot. Some people don't know.
I actually ran into that. Remember when I was buying that 04? I ran into that with an 01 diesel that I was going to buy. The guy didn't know that it was, what do you call those?
This thing's dope.
Those
I would
early
talk
diesels.
this guy down to 5. What?
Is it green sticker?
Green sticker?
For like a 2001 Duramax?
No, it's not green. Green sticker is like off-road only.
What are they? But there was something special because I sent it to you.
Oh, it was federal. It was federal.
Yeah, it was federal.
Yeah. Federal just means it came with no cats.
So it doesn't ever have to have cats then?
Correct.
Oh.
It was, I think that code FE9 is that code, which is and so no cats, so you can take it to California smog and there's no cats. They have to look up the VIN. Came with no cats and you're good. Oh. So you can run straight pipe all day on those. Those are like unicorns now. Those are gone.
Yeah.
See, like, dude, I love the pre-74 Blazers, and there's shit boxes out there that you can find. I mean, it'd be a shit box, but whatever.
Well, it's going to be a shit box. I just don't want it to be
this
rusted
is a 73,
through.
and these guys aren't going to get 10 for this. These guys are fucking smoking crack. They're not going to get 10 for this shit.
Well,
if
it looks like
you came
they
there
may
with
be.
5, you know what I mean? Look at Came there with 5. To me, these look dope. But that's, that's just me.
Yeah, my dad had one of those.
What, a pre-74?
Yeah, he had it. It was the truck kind of one, though.
Truck kind of one. So a truck?
Yeah, a truck. Yeah, but it looked just like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's, I don't know. I think whatever I get's gonna have rust in it, and I just hope that it's not frame rust. If it's body rust, whatever. I can deal with that, but frame rust, that's still a little bit above.
What I would look for is one like in Nevada or something that's a diesel. Like this guy, I don't know. I wonder what it's actually VINed as,
Well, when you have them in Nevada, they salt the roads, right? During the snows?
Not necessarily, sometimes, but I wouldn't say that, it's more. I mean, technically, yeah, you could get more rust there, but you're not going to find one close. Even this is a shit box. Offer this guy 4. These people aren't going to get this shit for these. This is a fucking shit box, dude. There's not a lot of people that want to go out and buy a fucking shit box.
Yeah, nobody's gonna pay $8,000 for this that they have to trailer out.
Fuck you! Are you fucking high? It's got
There's
no dash.
no gauges. There's no
there you go.
steering column.
There's your painless wiring kit.
Hey, it ain't that painless, by the way.
Which ain't painless. My point is, this dude ain't getting $8,500 in Marysville. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Want me to write him?
No.
Fucking way.
Jason, no, don't say anything you can't take back. Also, this is my account.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I wanted to kind of have you come over and get your input on it. Obviously, I did. I know you don't like Scouts. That's fine. That's fine.
I don't like Scouts. I just don't think they look good. Something about the front. It looks like a frowny face.
I just think they look unique. It's a unique thing.
Okay.
And because I don't want any of my cars to have the same manufacturer.
All right, that's dumb.
I know.
That's really.
But it is what it is.
Okay, that's really dumb. But that's up to you. I mean, everyone's subjective. You like what you like, but that's dumb. But whatever. What the problem with
reverse autism?
it kind of is, dude. The one to get is that I will never. Well, not never. Maybe someday. Could never afford. Even the shit boxes.
Ford Bronco. People give Elon a lot of shit for the Nazi stuff, but Henry Ford, he had his own stride. So did Walt Disney. They had their own little stories with Germany in World War II, didn't they? We don't really explore those very much, huh?
You're getting off the rails, Joe.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Off the rails. Once you sign that Spotify
Viewers
deal,
in the crowd, I challenge you to open up your closet and go pull out a dress jacket and tell me if it is a Hugo Boss.
Mine's a Hugo secretary. What does that mean?
Oh, none of those companies were associated with that. I mean,
I think actually,
Mercedes-Benz.
you know what? On that note,
he definitely wasn't out there doing startup.
I think on that note, you guys, we might wrap this up.
Well, at least we got to the bottom of what vehicle you want.
Yeah.
Threw in some history. You started off with the Gaddafi, and you ended with Henry Ford.
Hey,
Full circle.
Full circle.
came full circle. Win-win. Finish line to finish line.
There you go. Beautiful.
All right.
Discord next time. Buy some fucking internet.
We'll say. Whatever.
Like and subscribe
We'll see.
so this motherfucker gets some real internet. You
right.
don't live in the sticks. You don't live in the sticks. All the alarms are going off. That guy with the alarm going off his house, he got internet.
That's my smoke alarm because they didn't replace the battery.
Fuck your smoke alarm. All that shit. Get some good internet. Because I'm about to sit in my house and do this.
All right, guys.
Very good.
See you guys.